show would be complete without going over Birdie and Ed. Because people need to know how to fight Ed, because he's pretty new. And it's really annoying when I see people fall to his tricks, because it shouldn't be. It's the curse of every new character. You really shouldn't be falling for those tricks. I'm right here to debunk those, so we can knock down all these new characters at Pegger 5. So.
Please send us some Abigail.
Oh god, that's right. Yep, everyone, if you have Abigail matches, please send them to us. We want to cover those so good. We want those so good, because I started playing him, he is the best. So fun. God, can't wait. And whoever does it will be the coolest person in the world. But we'll just have to settle for our Ed Boy and Birdo here. So, we got stupid sexy Ed over here, and not so sexy Birdie. Well, maybe you do if you're into that. But people would complain that Ed would have a little bit of an advantage here because he just seems to get some better ins, as far as I'm concerned. From what I've seen from Ed, he can get inside a little better, not to mention he has a projectile that's actually pretty good. And his V-trigger is a projectile, and a good one where he can, you know, throw the fast one or go change up. V-trigger. That's just my opinion. I've also played more Ed, so I may be biased here, and I'm, like, probably am. KZ, what do you think? What do you think here?
I can see that argument. I still think that Birdie has a number of advantages in this matchup, mainly heavy damage, and, like, honestly, Ed's damage is a little lackluster sometimes, and Birdie just does a ton. Better neutral up close. I think the big killer, though, is I think that Birdie's normals are kind of slow, which means he's vulnerable to Ed's various ways of becoming invincible.
Yeah. And also have to factor in if this Ed knows Birdie tricks. I'll be rooting for Ed here. I really will be, because, as I said, I'm biased. I got my Shadowloo bias, as everyone in Discord knows, so if you're not a part of Shadowloo, you might as well just leave. But you also have a little note from who sent this in. So, this is from Jeff Nevins. He says, "Thanks for the series, it's been fun watching the past 10 episodes. By the way, we completely forgot, we just passed 10 episodes last time. It's awesome, 10 episodes. Great. I entered the replay back for the first episode, since then have moved up to silver rank. I mainly focus on block, or PL, that's block, but try to get in a little ranked each week, or Battleground, sorry, but try to get in a little ranked each weekend. Not sure how many people you get sent replays, I forget if anyone's entered more than once, but I have one of me losing to Ed. So, Jeff here is going to be playing Birdie, and I'm sorry to say I will be rooting against you because of personal reasons. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. So, let's get into this match. Let's see what we got. And yeah, let's go Ed. And yes, such pause, such claws. These are all archived on our YouTube channel. Check it out, and you will see all the episodes we've done in the past, including this one, which will soon to be uploaded. Ooh, and a misconfirmed from Ed here, but gets it back there.
I'm pretty sure Flicker there leaves him minus. He probably should have done something about that.
Yeah, Flicker on block is minus.
Oh, I think this is just character unfamiliarity. Animator is just not doing anything, which is not a good position to be in against Ed. Ed's good, but he does leave himself minus a fair bit up close, and you got to do something about it.
Yeah, you do have to be careful. Ed is a frame trap machine, but can get caught quite a bit. Ooh, that was I don't know if that was intentional to break out of that, but it was still pretty neat.
See, there's that slow normal getting hit by the psycho upper there. That's I think the big problem for Birdie here.
Yeah, this looks to be character unfamiliarity. which is a shame, but it's all part of the process of learning how to fight new characters.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he tried to do on Wake Up there, but should not have gotten hit by meaty Psycho Upper. That's just weird.
Yeah, actually, let's do a double take on this, because then we can really get into this. This is a pretty short match, so you see that nothing really there, and that charged stand heavy punch really gets Indy here quite a bit. And yeah, this is a lot of buttons that are being pressed by Birdie, and yeah, you just attribute it to character and familiarity.
Like, really, Birdie, once Ed like ends in a special, Birdie has advantage again. Should be doing something with his strong buttons up close there, or even on like a -2, going straight into a grab and seeing if that Ed remembered to jump.
Yeah, it also doesn't help that Birdie kind of has problems against characters who can really get in on him. Yeah, and that stand heavy punch is really just killing him. He's pressing a lot of buttons after he goes through them, even on block.
Yeah, I don't think Birdie should be using his various cans and such like in this matchup. I think Ed's got too much ranged harassment. I'm really concerned with what happened on that last one, because I almost think that was an accident from Ed, because you don't do meaty Psycho Upper.
Yeah, meaty Psycho Upper is really, that's an odd one, and probably one you shouldn't use. Yeah. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I'm just trying to figure out what was actually happening there, because both players made some kind of mistake, and that's kind of an odd situation, because it just comes down to who made the worst mistake. And in this case, because Indy apparently hit a button, so Indy, the advice is stop hitting buttons on Wake Up, and then if this Ed player ever stumbles across this, the advice is be careful with your inputs and don't do EX Psycho Upper when the opponent isn't already like pressuring you or not as part of a combo, because there's no reason to do that.
Yeah, just doing a raw Psycho Upper that's not good. Like, the only time you really want to do that is if you're already in a combo, or you're trying to catch somebody, and even then that's pretty risky unless you can really get a beat on your opponent. But yeah, thing to remember here is just that you should be pressing buttons a lot, especially when you're getting pressured, because that's a really easy way to get a counter hit. And yeah, you don't want to get counter hit, because that leads to a lot of damage, and you're obviously going to lose if you take too much damage. So yeah, don't press a lot of buttons, and just like I said, RAM data, live it, learn it, love it, and it will help so much, I'm telling you. Then you'll learn when not to press buttons, and it's like, huh, I've been blocking the past 20 seconds, but barely taking any damage, so I guess this is nice. Yeah, just things like that. That's all I really gotta say. So, KZA, any closing comments on this?
Stop hitting buttons.
Yep, listen to the guy. But he is a Geef main, so maybe we can't trust him. We probably can.
Well, you want to jump and then hit buttons against Geef. It's not the same.
Yeah.